Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to open a bunch of Phantasmal Flames booster packs. I think I got about 45 of them. Got these at Walmart. They were supposed to release tomorrow, which would, well, I don't know when you're watching it or when I'm posting it, but supposed to release November 14th. But they released November 13th, which is on a Thursday. And in my particular Walmart, if you missed out, you still can try Target tomorrow. I think they have a different way of releasing them. Now, you may have seen the video where this guy shoved a bunch of stuff in his cart and it went viral, and he bought like 6,000 booster packs or something, or a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so Walmart implemented this this system, and what it is, you can only buy 5 Pokemon products per trip. Now that means per trip, not per day. Target may do it per day, I'm not sure. And Walmart may change it. They may do it per day one time, but right now it's per trip. So you have to get your 5, pay for it, go to your car, put it up, come back, do it again. Now you might think that, what good does that do? Well, actually, the guy on the video that bought thousands of them, it took him about 3 minutes to get in line at the cashier thing. Then it took about an hour to cash out. Well, so he kind of reserved all those for him in 3 minutes. Well, oh, here we go. There's something. Oh, I already have that in the in that little set I did last time. Anyway, this way it takes about half a day for any one person to just, if they're going back and forth that often. And in the meantime, other people are able to come in and get it. And if you're wondering why you didn't get it, it's because you probably thought the way it was supposed to work is they were supposed to release it tomorrow, and they released it today. Now, I went by to check today because I thought they were going to have a regular restock, just maybe Mega Evolutions or something like that. But it turns out that they had put out Phantasmal Flames, and they weren't out the night before, but they were out. They were set up. And so there were also some, there were a couple of ETBs, but they weren't Phantasmal Flames. I think it was the Lucario and some kind of Surgeon Sparks. But those, the Lucario, which is Mega Evolutions, that sold out super fast. Let me see what else I was gonna touch on. Yeah, I think that was it. So as always, I'm going to try to complete a set. It's not going to work because you need way more than these. You need hundreds of booster packs, hundreds and hundreds, in order to get a set because of the SIRs. There's 5 of them, and the most expensive one is almost $1,000. Holy crap. And then the next most expensive one's about $900. And then after that, the value decreases significantly, with the third most expensive one being $100, or yeah, about $100. And then I think it goes down to 60 and 50 and 40. I mean, so pretty much if you don't get one of these Charizards, good luck completing the set, because it's going to cost you more than I'm willing to spend on an individual card. So one of the reasons you want to get these at retail, they're about 1/3 the price of what you can get them online. But don't worry if you didn't get a chance to get them. They're supposed to be restocking a lot of these all the time. Oh, there's something. That's not one of, that's let's see. That's a illustration rare. Not a special illustration rare, but it's an illustration rare. I'm going to sleeve it immediately to give you an idea what it looks like. Anyway, if I get doubles, I was trying to complete my thought. If I get doubles, I'm going to be giving them away. And because I'm not monetized and my channel, I only have like 300 something subscribers, and I don't have anybody's address or a way to get in touch with you guys unless I find out. It's kind of a, unless you like post it in a comment, which is not a good idea unless you got a P.O. box, because it's kind of a, it could be an invasion of your privacy. You know, somebody could just show up at your house. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how to get a hold of you. So what I just do is I have to include them in a little pack. I make sure there's at least one Korean card in there, because, you know, I'm thankful for the people at Walmart that work in loss prevention. God bless them. But they lose their mind if you act out of the ordinary. I mean, if you do anything, oh, this feels different. It's not texture. It's super slick. It's a Rotom EX. What is a Rotom EX? This is a, hold on, 29. No, it's just a illustration. No, it's a double rare. Okay, that's what that is. Anyway, so it's difficult for me to hand them out. Although what's supposed to happen is it's not supposed to be a problem, because Walmart is not supposed to sell Korean cards at all, but they do sell them online. So, but they're not supposed to sell them in the store, at least, but they get away with selling Korean cards online because through their website, because they can argue, well, anybody in any country could order our stuff online. We're, you know, worldwide. So it's hard to enforce and nobody bothers. But the theory is they're not supposed to sell them in the store, at least. So, and the reason that's important is if I give you one of these, if I notice you got kids and you're having trouble getting Pokemon cards, I will try to give you some of these packs that are doubles, basically, of this and other sets, and include at least one Korean card, because that way, if anybody gives you a hassle, they know that it is not from the store. Oh, I got a double. Well, somebody's going to get that. I don't know how much it is, but that's the exact same card. So I will put it in a pack. Somebody will get that. I will say, in the unlikely event that I get one of these $1,000 cards and I get a double of that, I may not be giving that one away. I may at least wait till I'm monetized and have a contest, right? So that to get something out of it, at least press. But most likely, if I get a double, I'll sell it, take the money, get more cards, and then do this all over again. Now, I understand that when I give cards away, particularly I approach parents. So I don't approach the kids because, you know, people can be weirdos. So I try to make sure they got parents with them. I do sometimes get funny looks, and people are not happy because they just want to be left alone. But if they're already looking at Pokemon, that is a little bit textured. Let's see what that is. Mega Low Punny EX. 128. No. 84. I don't know. I thought that was a SIR, but I think it's just the EX because it's not numbered correctly. I was hoping it was one of the SIRs, because that would have been like a $60 card, but I think this is just the regular EX, unfortunately. Now, my chances with all this, you'll notice I talk randomly like I am mentally damaged, because I did have a stroke a couple of years ago. But anyway, I can't really remember what I was talking about very often. Yeah, I just forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I don't remember. I would even have to rewind or something. Yeah, not real good at keeping my brain together. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to give booster packs out to parents and that have kids with them. I mean, not that I wouldn't give them to you if you're a collector. It's just kids are having a trouble getting these, even though they've ramped up production of individual packs. which has actually brought the price of booster boxes down, not enough, but somewhat. And this, if you look at TCG Player, this is actually working to lower the price of Pokemon very slowly, but I think we're heading in the right direction, because there's a lot of people that want Pokemon, and some of those folks are getting their cards, even though there's not always super big hits in these repacks that I'm just giving out. It is free, so not going to cost you anything. Here's something. Let's see what that is. I have to look at the number, and it's hard to read. 1, 2, let's see. Must just be an illustration rare. Yeah, I wrote it down. Pretty cool, but probably worth about around $5 to $10 at the most, I guess. Somewhere around there. If I don't have it on my little list to look out for, then it is lower than $38. So far I've not got a lot of value, but my intention is to try to get as much of a set as I can. I will not complete an entire set, I'm pretty sure, because that means I would have to most likely purchase a $1,000 card and an $800 card. Even in another language, that would still be $300 or $400, and I just can't justify spending that on a card. This seems to be real easy to get. If you were thinking about, so I put out a video a while back. I'm definitely going to be giving these out. I put a video out a couple days ago that was just a deck that had mostly had a few Mega Evolution cards, and it had mostly Phantasmal Flames, and it was your first chance in retail to get any Phantasmal Flames is why I bought that. If you have it and you can get regular product, I go ahead and just keep it sealed. I mean, you know, it doesn't have a whole lot in it, and you're probably gonna, if you get 10 or 15 packs, you're probably going to end up pulling the promo card out of it. I don't know if it'll have the same numbers, but it's basically the same card, and it may have the same number in the corner bottom there. I don't know. I notice I'm getting some double fulls, or I don't know if that's a thing, but doubles that are foil. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm getting some doubles of regular fulls that aren't worth that much. And then some reverse hollows that aren't worth that much. But kids love them because they're shiny. And I think part of the problem would be solved, and people that are accused of scalping would definitely catch less heat if they would just take their bulk, and instead of selling them for pennies on the dollar and not making that much money on TCG Player, to just sell a bunch of crap, 1,000 cards for $20, just freaking give them to kids, and kids got product for free. Because that's part of the problem, is kids don't have money, and then their parents, you know, because of the economy or whatever, want to spend the money on something else. Even if the kids like the cards and they want to give them a reward, sometimes the younger kids are not going to take real good care of the cards, so you know, because they're going to play with them without sleeves or whatever. And I don't know if that's gonna necessarily be a good thing. I don't want it to get ruined. What was that noise? Wasn't me. I didn't pass gas, I promise. I don't know what that was. Anyway, sounded like somebody scooted a chair. What am I doing? Oh, did it? Was that a trash can? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I haven't really gotten a decent hit yet, but maybe that means I'm due to get the super giant catastrophe hit, the big bad $1,000 card. That'd be fantastic. I don't know, I hit, what was it? I hit one of the best cards in a set once in one of my videos. Was it Paldea Evolved or something like that? It was only worth maybe $100 at the time, but it was still the best card at the time. So I don't remember the name of it, but you'll have to just stalk all my videos if you want to find out what it was. And I am going back to sleeve basically all these. And then I'm going to put them in a little, some kind of a, the doubles in some sort of pack. So I can just give them out to kids. I try to give them out in Walmart, but everybody's losing their freaking mind. What are you doing? How are you doing it? What's going on? I'm like, how come you guys are so, you're so interested in what's going on, and yet I walk back there where the Pokemon usually is, and there's people have just opened it, and it's just trash, and they've left the trash there, and they just walked out with cards, and nobody cares. But yet you're just going to peep between your own behind to try to find other stuff. I don't know. Let's see what that. No, that's just a. Let's see what is that. This is a double rare. The double rares you can tell because they have the 2 stars right there. It's very small. I don't know if you can see it, but it's also not textured. It's super smooth. So I'm hoping I can get as much. There's a few cards I might buy that are like $2 or whatever if it's like an EX. And I like it for a set, but I'm just not going to get a complete set because it's not financially worth it. Even if the set were to tank, there's some indications that it could go down, but there's also some indications it could go up. This is a set that if you don't get one of the 2 Charizards, the big time Charizards, it's a bust financially. So that's, I mean, you don't get one of those 2 big cards. Everything else, the value drops off so much. I don't know if it's because of just rarity or if it is because, they are amazing looking. You can look online and see what they look like. They are very, very impressive looking Charizards, and Charizard is a very popular Pokemon. Really haven't got much out of these. I don't know if it's because they were sleeved booster packs. I probably told you already, but I don't remember. I did go ahead and remove the sleeves. I did a short where you could see the sleeves, but I removed them ahead of time to save time because it would be twice as long of a video if I had to sit there and open the sleeves. Yeah, good news for you guys. I'm getting a bunch of doubles. So, and it's a relatively small set. And if you're not concerned about the SIRs, you have an excellent chance of getting most of a set, particularly just the regular cards, because it's a pretty small set. I can't remember how many, like 120 cards, I think, including the SIRs, which is like 5 cards. So you got like maybe 10 or 15 relatively expensive cards. And some of the expensive ones are only like, what I call expensive is 30 or 40 bucks. But, yeah, only 2 real expensive ones. Still, I'm probably not going to buy, 1 or 2 cards that are $100 either. I'd rather just buy a bunch of packs. I do sell Korean cards at, Korean packs, rather, at, holy goodness. Is it a good one? No, I don't think so. It is a ultra rare, I think. So this is an $81 card. I thought it was the super big catastrophe card. It is super nice looking, but I think the other, but judging by the number, that's what I'm looking at. This is about 81 bucks. Pretty decent. But it's not the super big giant catastrophe card. Looks similar, I think. I want to say very nice. Certainly the best hit I've got out of here. Maybe the best hit I'm going to get. You're pretty much guaranteed to get, if you get this many, you get about 40, 45 packs. You're guaranteed to get at least one of the pretty special, close to $100 cards. But other than that, I don't know. After that, I don't know. And that you just have to guess because you just have to guess the odds because these are all random. I don't know if if it can be, if these cards can be, or if these packs can be weighed, or if they can be scanned or whatever. But buying them off the shelf in retail, I think I might already have that one, maybe. It is a double rare. 110, let me see. Yeah, I might already have that one. But if I do, it's it was in another video that I did, because I've had three if you count shorts, if you count a short, I've had like three videos that involve Phantasmal Flames. This is one of them, and then one of them was a deck, and I can't remember what the other one was. I don't know. Oh, it was a short. So, and this makes the third one. So, there you go. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please like and subscribe. Please support my channel. Share the video if you would, or I mean, you know, you don't have to, but whatever. Also, if you do happen to have a P.O. box and you want some free product, I think you probably are safe just commenting your P.O. box. I don't know about your home address. I don't know if I would do that. Even though I don't have but about 300 followers, I don't want to take the chance that some weirdo is just going to decide, you know what, let's become famous and, you know, just start doing terrible things. I don't like that idea. This is just illustration rare, and it is pretty cool. I like it. Probably not worth much, $5-10, something like that. I'm just guessing. Usually if it's just an illustration rare, unless it's Meowth, which is about 30 or 40, it's probably only about 10 or 15 bucks, or maybe 5 or 10 bucks, something like that. So, I did think that I would probably get more illustration rares, but, you know, we're not done. We'll see. I am happy with that one pretty decent hit, that ultra rare, or what was it? Yeah, the ultra rare, that Mega Charizard ultra rare. That was pretty good. There's a Mega Low Punny EX. Is that a 4? I think I might have a double of that, maybe. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll be going through these. Or actually, at the end, I'm gonna go through my decent hits. So if you wanted to just skip to the end of the video, if you don't want to waste this much time, I should have said this at the beginning, but if you don't want to watch the whole video, but you would just, you know, fast forward to the end, the last thing I'm going to do is everything that's like a EX or a special illustration rare or illustration rare or whatever, those I'm going to show at the end. If it's just a reverse holo or just a holo, I'm not going to, unless I just love it for some reason. I'm a big fan of Gengar. That's my favorite Pokemon. So I would like to get, I know if I don't pull that, I'll for sure buy that one, because it's only like $5 or $6. There's a EX that's a pretty nice Gengar, and it's pretty affordable. So that's one card I probably will actually just go out and buy if I don't pull it. And that's about it. That's probably the only one I'm actually gonna buy if I don't pull, because to me it's just not worth it. Now, some people like to keep products sealed. That's a decent investment. I like the way some of the things are display. But one thing that I have found by getting some older sleeved booster packs is the sleeves don't stay together after about 10 or 15 years. I mean, they start coming apart. The glue starts coming apart. I mean, you can still keep it in there if you want. And the, let's see what that is. It's a double rare. Yeah, not worth so much, but it's still cool looking. What am I doing? It's certainly cool enough to sleeve. Again, well, one of the reasons why I forget what I'm saying and I just talk off into the ether is because usually when I film these, it's super late. what is it, like 2 or 3 o'clock? Yeah, it's 2:30 in the morning right now for me. So, you know, and I've worked all day. Haven't worked all day. I slept some in the day, but then I've worked late. We'll put it that way. So, there's a EX Mega Hurricross. It's a double rare. It's not very expensive, but it is textured. Pretty nice. It's weird. Some of those double rares were not textured. That one is. I assume that is a double rare because it has 2 stars there next to the number, which would indicate to me that that's what that is. Now, they haven't come out that I know of for sale an ETB for Phantasmal Flames that you can buy. I am looking forward to trying to get one of those if I can get it at a good price. If for nothing else, that it comes with a little book, and I like to have a little book that I can check off what cards I have and what cards I don't. In the meantime, I'll just be Google searching the card list and trying to put together the set like that. I usually try to get an ETB ahead of time, but I don't think I've been able to do that. Was it? Yeah, I haven't. I did get Mega Evolution base set ETB, and that was pretty cool. I was glad to get the book out of there so I could keep up with my stuff. Yep. I think I'm going to be doing pretty well with how many cards in the set I'm going to get, but how many special cards that are expensive I get, not so great. Did get that one $80 card, so that was nice. I like that, and it's a good one. Really nice looking. Probably, I'm going to guess it looks similar. I've seen it to that big expensive card, but I don't remember it. I've seen it. It was a Charizard. It was wrapped around all fancy like. Anyway, you can see it online. The easiest way to do that is to go to tcgplayer.com, go to Pokemon, go to Phantasmal Flames, and then hit have it sort by most expensive, and then there you go. That's what the card looks like. Well, actually, they probably don't have it now. They're waiting for the images. But you could Google search card list, and they probably have the pictures there. And they have those pictures because it released in Japan earlier, of course. Japan products always release before our English products do. And it's the same art. And they usually, Japanese products, they'll take at least 2 sets, put them together, and that's one of our set, or some of the cards end up being, so it can be a little confusing. But what I've done before, I did it with 151. If I find the same card that I'm missing in English, I will replace it with a Asian card because it's cheaper, especially if it's Korean. But you can pull some cards out of the Korean type set that's supposed to be just like the English set, and it has cards that aren't in the English set because it's also part of another set. So it's kind of confusing. Again, this is all information you can find out by using the interweb. Okay. Hopefully, our last pack or so, we'll have Super Giant Catastrophe Big Money. We'll see. I don't know. I did get a couple of booster bundles. If I end up opening those, I got those at Cape Fear Games. They had a good price on them. If I end up opening those, I don't want to, but if I do, I'll film it, and then I will show you guys what I got. But I'm going to try to not do that and just keep it sealed, but we'll see. 3 packs left. And we already got about a 30-minute video, and that's with me not taking too long with these. and not even trying to pull out the sleeve booster packs. What I could do, what I do sometimes, is I will try to get like 3 packs. Open those 3 packs, see if I got something. If I didn't get anything at all, I just delete the video. Then I try it again. And then when I get a pretty good hit, I just put it out as a video. Because it's pretty cool to see, you know, 2 or 3 packs opened and you get a hit. But that's what's happening. It's not that I have amazing luck when that happens. It's just that if it's a dud, I just usually don't do the video. But, okay, there's a Mega Sharpedo EX. 61. Nope, that's just a EX. Not an illustration rare or anything. I mean, I knew it wasn't, but it could have been like an ultra rare or something. I don't. But anyway, it said it's got 2 stars on it. But I may, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just try to guess. Anyway, so my last pack. This is the one. This is the one that has all the money in it. That's where the big bad voodoo daddy is. I'm gonna, you know, this will be, I will be yelling and screaming. I probably won't, but I will be very happy if I get something good. Let's see. And I did get something. It wasn't great, but it's a hit, right? It's a hit. What is that? It is a 96. It's an illustration rare. I don't know what a nimble is, right? But let me go ahead and get these together. I'm just going to get them together. We'll go over what my best hit was. Bet you know what it is. Let's, which wasn't fantastic, but it was decent. These are the hits I got out of 45 packs. Let's see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So that's not too bad. 15 decent hits out of that. Let's see, we got this. And most definitely, I'm going to do it again because I think I'm off this to the side. There we go. I want to make sure I'm in the video so you guys can see it. Yeah, this one. That's the best one I got. About 80 bucks. And as you can see, I got several doubles, so I'll be putting those in packs for you guys. If I see you, and probably I will, because most of the people that are subscribed are relatively local to where I'm at, which is the Leland, Wilmington area in North Carolina. Anyway, if you would please like and subscribe, share the video. Hope to get monetized one day, and then I'll have contests that I can just give away on air somehow magically, because they'll teach me how to do it because I'll have a bunch of money or something. Anyway, thanks, guys.